Witness the awakening of a desert storm in the heart of the Middle East. The arena is set, the pulse of nations quickens, and the world stands still for a collision of sheer will. This is the crucible. This is the 2026 Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open. Forget the rankings. Today we witness the friction of two destinies. The Turkish uprising meets the unyielding pride of the Philippines. Round of 32? No. This is war. In one corner, Alexandra Eala, the Filipino phenomenon. A 20-year-old force of nature who shattered ceilings and stormed the top 50 gates. A southpaw assassin painting lines with fire, fueled by the heartbeat of millions in Manila. She is no longer the underdog, she is the hunter. She is the target. But across the net, the narrative takes a jagged turn. A surge of energy from Istanbul to Ankara has the world transfixed. Zeynep Sonmez, the trailblazer. Ignore her at your own peril. Fresh from an earth-shattering campaign in Melbourne, she has rewritten Turkish history. The first of her kind to storm the third round of a major in the Open era. Relentless, gritty. She arrives not to participate but to ignite a revolution. The headline is etched in the sand. Eala versus Sonmez, This is the shifting of tectonic plates. The old guard is fading. The new frontier is here. Forget the traditional empires. Today belongs to those starving for greatness. This isn't just a bracket. It's a struggle for regional supremacy. A battle for momentum in the grueling furnace of the Middle East swing. Zayed Sports City is vibrating. The stakes are absolute. Fast courts, merciless heat. Two warriors with a history written in scars. Eala leads the tally 2-0. She has tasted victory over Sonmez before. The metrics favor the Filipina, but destiny isn't written on a spreadsheet. It is forged in instinct, adrenaline, and the brutal reality of the now. Sonmez has never walked with this much fire. She has cracked the code. She steps onto this court as a battle-hardened warrior who stood toe-to-toe with the elite. Can Eala withstand the Turkish storm? Can she dismantle the rhythm with her lefty craft? Or will Sonmez ride the Melbourne momentum to a seismic upset? The markets are volatile. The pundits are torn. Digital war zones are ablaze with flags. Red and white versus the tricolor. This is the soul of the sport. One-on-one. No lifeline. No escape. Just two rackets and a yellow ball, fighting for immortality in the desert haze. We are going deep, beyond the surface, into the mechanics of greatness, analyzing Eala's reconstructed serve and the scramble of Sonmez's defense. We weigh the court speed and the emotional gravity of this collision. Buckle up. The world outside stops now. We are living inside the baseline. This is the definitive deep dive. Eala versus Sonmez, the Abu Dhabi Open. The clock has run out. The stage is set. Let's weigh the gravity of this moment. This is a WTA 500. This is no warm-up. This is a battlefield. Ranking points that alter futures. Life-changing prize money. Immense prestige. The Middle East swing starts here, and it demands everything you have. Leaving the Australian heat for the dry desert air of the UAE. Jet lag. Long hauls. The emotional hangover of a Grand Slam. Here, the ball flies faster. The margin for error is razor thin. True medium-fast courts. They reward the aggressor and punish the hesitant. This is a golden ticket, a wildcard entry into the main stage. No qualifiers, straight into the fire with the world's elite. Sharing locker rooms with champions. A gift from the tennis gods. But gifts must be earned. Losing now means the opportunity vanishes. Winning? Winning justifies your existence on this stage. This is the pressure cooker. An audition for the rest of their lives. Look at Eala, World No. 49. The pride of Southeast Asia. A former US Open junior champion who refused to let her dream die in transition. Forged in the Rafa Nadal Academy. The DNA of a king is in her movement. She doesn't just hit the ball, she fights it. Methodical, intense. She plays chess while others play checkers. And that lefty spin? A weapon of mass destruction. Angles that shouldn't exist. A heavy forehand that opens the court like a surgical blade. The 2025 breakthrough wasn't luck. It was a statement of intent. Semi-finals in Miami. Clocking 180 kilometers per hour on the serve. Hardened mental fortitude. But even armor has chinks. High-pressure tosses and the threat of double faults. She can be rushed, and Sonmez is coming to take her time away. The Turkish surprise. Zeynep Sonmez, a grinder who forced her way in. Entering her physical prime. A history maker with nothing to lose. In Melbourne, she did the impossible. She reached the third round of a major. She conquered the heat and the spotlight, She erased her imposter syndrome. She doesn't hope to compete. She knows she belongs. Her game is built on movement. She is a wall that refuses to crumble. She absorbs the spin and redirects it with flat, lethal precision. Winning is a habit now. A nation sees her as their sporting ambassador. Eala won the previous encounters, but that was then. This is now. The Sonmez of 2026 is version 2. Upgraded, dangerous. Eala's blueprint. Dictate with the forehand. Hit the spots. Move forward. Don't let Sonmez reset. Stay cool when the rallies get long. Sonmez's blueprint. Target the backhand. Serve high percentages. Make it physical. Test Eala's legs in the desert heat. Use the touch of the drop shot. This match represents the democratization of tennis. Philippines versus Turkey. Outposts becoming powerhouses. For Eala, it's about a seat at the French Open. For Sonmez, it's about proving Melbourne was real. This is more than a game. It is a clash of national ambitions. The lights are blinding. The players are ready. Left-handed spin against unyielding Turkish grit. Experience against momentum. Manila, Cebu, Davao, your champion, is focused. Istanbul, Izmir, Ankara, your history maker is hungry. Prediction? It will be a war of inches. A few points will decide it. Eala might have the edge in experience, but never count out a storm. Every serve, every volley, every heartbeat tracked right here. Good luck to Alexandra Eala. Good luck to Zeynep Sonmez. Fans, enjoy the spectacle. The deep dive ends. The battle begins.